Hey guys, this is Lucrative Channel. So today I'm going to focus on updating the antenna for the Phantom 3 remote. I just got it. I know it's a couple of years late, but I'm going through the whole process of updating everything. So yeah, I already updated this one. I'll make another video how to do that just in case if you're wondering. Okay, so what I'm doing here now is I'm actually having a count of all the parts, seeing what goes where and what we're supposed to do. We have the remote. We have the bag with the extra screws. So what we're going to do here is we're going to actually replace these screws. We're just going to take them out. I'm going to open this up, and the key to this, I was fighting with it earlier, is it gets stuck right here at the antenna, so you're just going to pull back a little bit, work it out, and there it goes. Now as we open it up, you guys are seeing everything I'm seeing. Whoops. Well, that should look about right. And so you can see closely what I did earlier. I removed this cord from here, and I removed this cord from there. It took a little bit of pressure. There's no button to clip it off, but that's how it works. And the same thing here. You pull this one out, and that's how you're able to separate the remote, the back from the front. So if you guys are wondering what this piece is that came out the box, so he has a screw for the first antenna and the two other ones. These are 3 wires, right? You got gray, white, and black. So now I got everything separated, and if you guys haven't noticed, I took this cord off, goes right there, and I took this one off, which is the main antenna right here, and it goes down there. I'm leaving the one in the middle just to keep me in track. If you guys don't have to do that, don't worry about it. But yeah, oh, that was that. I'm not gonna lie, I did put a little bit of force into that, because I was struggling with it earlier, but I figured, so yeah. So now that I got all that done, I'm gonna run these wires through this hole, and I'm just gonna slowly pull these wires. Okay, pretty nice. Now, just so you guys know, if you're wondering what the hell is that, like, what is that? How am I gonna do, like how am I gonna connect that to the back of this one if this one doesn't have holes? It comes with the little piece that you mount on after you put the back piece on. Just so you guys know. And with these wires, I'm just gonna go ahead and put them where they belong. And yeah. So yeah, you could just tell by longest to shortest, instead of actually trying to find out which wire goes where, because you can't really tell unless you were to take it apart. But you can see just like this. And you pull this straight. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. With that motion, you get to have an idea of which one's the longest. So the black one's going to be the longest, which means the black one's going to go in the back side. So if you can see here, I already began to take out one of the sensors, but there's all this glue everywhere, so I'm going to have to slowly take this glue out. Okay? I had a lot of trouble pushing these guys in, and once they're in there, they're stuck, so I don't think you have to worry about gluing it. Taking them off and taking the glue off was not that hard, but putting them in, extremely difficult. So now that I got this in place, I'm just gonna put these aside. I'm gonna try to find somewhere safe so they don't mess anything up. And I'm gonna put these wires somewhere where they don't mess with this module. And I'm gonna try. So what I went ahead and did is I just got tape. I was gonna put electric tape, couldn't find any. I mean, these aren't hot or nothing. I just didn't want that metal to touch anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and just leave that like so. I don't think I'll have an issue. If anything, I'll just probably put some tape in the corner to keep that away. Okay, so now we're just reversing it. So the hardest part's done. Now I got to put all these 3 things, these plugs, back to where they belong, and then I'm going to be able to actually put the controller back together and complete the process. So yeah, so I got those 2 in. It's a little blurry, but yeah. Meanwhile I'm doing that, I just was thinking about the type of videos that I usually watch when I need help to fix something, and they're either too long or they're too short. So they have a lot of information that I don't need, or they have too little information. There we go, like so. So I was just hoping that you guys wouldn't have that issue with me, that I could get this video done within about 3 to 5 minutes. And let's just see if we accomplish that goal. Once we got that part taken care of and we got it all wired in, now we got to put this in. Now the way to put it in the proper way, if you look at this thing right here, this little part right there, it's gonna go into there and slide in. That's honestly the only way you're gonna be able to get it to close, because let's see if I can get you guys to see it. It doesn't it just won't let you. Now that I got that part in, you see it's still not closed, but now I'm able to close it completely, and I just reverse everything, put the screws back in. My little trick is I just drop them in. Obviously you could be a little bit more professional, I guess, and do it with the screw itself, but yeah. Okay, now that I got them all in there, they're basically almost tight. We can go to our last step, which is gonna be screwing this back portion onto there. So what these things do is there's a little washer that you're supposed to just put in there, and when you place this in there, you want to make sure this little circle part, like whatever little indented part right there, is going to be the one that goes flat on that circle part. How I do it is I flip it around. I got my thumb on the other part of that, so the washer doesn't fall out. I'm dropping the screw in and I'm tightening it like this, just like so. Yeah, so the end result should look very similar to this. So both the sensors inside the remote got replaced with these two, and the little antenna in the middle we had originally got replaced with that one. Now if you guys have any questions, or you guys need help with anything, to see maybe the hardest things I had issues with, or maybe you guys can't go through the steps so smooth, you guys can feel free to leave a comment and I'll reply to you guys as soon as possible. So if you could just like, subscribe, that's always helpful. I appreciate it. Thank you guys and have a good day.